Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the John Truman Wolfe Financial Hour. Now, here's John Truman Wolfe.
Hi, folks. John Truman Wolfe here with the John Truman Wolfe Financial Hour. Happy Thursday to you. Coming from the Los Padres National Forest, the beautiful forest north of Los Angeles, in the hills. Gorgeous day up here. Let's take a quick review of the day's financial statistics, as we do weekly. There's some very interesting stuff that's happened today. Starting with the Dow, 34,548 plus 318. As I say, almost every week, 50,000 Dow is no longer at all in question. It just keeps moving up and moving up. If you look at the graph on the Dow, and I'm a graph kind of guy, a technical guy, I don't see any place where it's stopping in the foreseeable future. Foreseeable future is pretty short. I mean, it's not like down the road, but the graph shows it's going to continue up for some time. Don't know exactly what that time is, but the Dow and equities are still a handsome buy. I'm not necessarily a fan of the equities markets, but they're strong. The S&P 4201 plus 34, and what do we got here? The NASDAQ 13,632 plus 50. So the equities up strongly today, and I expect they're going to continue to do so. Now, over to the precious metals. Gold up $28, broke the 1,800 level and closed at 1,814. This is a big deal because it's been kind of struggling in the, high 1790s. Breaking into the 1800s is a very strong move for gold. A very positive move for gold, and furthers, our point of view, which we say repeatedly, that the precious metals have basically been on a pause in terms of a longer-term bull market in precious metals. Silver also had a very good day, up 83 cents, closed at $27.35, $27.35 an ounce. That's strong for silver, strong for gold, even stronger for silver. So those of you that are, owners of precious metals, you had a good day. If you're not an owner of precious metals, I strongly, strongly, strongly encourage you to do so. It should be the basis of an investment portfolio. Certainly not everything in there, by all means, but get some silver rounds. Get some 1 ounce silver rounds. Get some gold rounds. I'm a bigger fan of silver than I am of gold. But silver, to me, has gotten more bang for the buck. You'll get a bigger ride. You can, get 1 ounce silver rounds. You can also buy bars. I just rounds because they're more like the silver dollars of old. So strong in the equities, strong in the precious metals, and we're going to talk about what's been going on in the cryptocurrency markets when we come back, because it has been wild, really wild. I'm John Truman Wolfe. This is the John Truman Wolfe Financial Hour. We'll be back and talk cryptos right after this. Stay with us.
When you invest, what do you need? Investors need foresight and prediction so they can invest with confidence. Is the stock market going up and down? What about precious metals or Bitcoin? The stock market may be treading water right now, but now may be a more opportune time to invest in precious metals. Are gold and silver booming? What do you buy? Bullion? Mining stocks? Which ones? The cryptocurrency market is also advancing strongly, but which ones do you buy? John Truman Wolfe, former banker and #1 best-selling author, gives you the answers in his widely read newsletter, Strategic Financial Intelligence, available at strategicfinancialintelligence.com. Wolfe called the breakout of the gold market and the breakout of the silver market. He may not have a crystal ball, but his investment picks tell a story. Metals and digital currencies are on the move. Don't miss out. Go to strategicfinancialintelligence.com and get the Strategic Financial Intelligence newsletter today. strategicfinancialintelligence.com.
We're back, folks. John Truman Wolfe here, talking now about the cryptocurrency universe, and we're going to also touch on NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Don't go to sleep on that word. We'll explain it in more depth later. But in the crypto world, the more recognized crypto world, I guess I should say, Bitcoin, 56,343 last time I looked at it, off 0.2%, I believe. Bitcoin has been very, very interesting watching the cryptos, because Bitcoin has just been moving sideways. And by sideways, I mean, I think it got up as high as 58 and down into the 53, I think is as low as it got. And then it goes up to 54, 55, and then it goes down to 54, and then up to 56. And it's just been trading in this mid 50,000 range and not going up, not going down. It's just a sideways move. And so today, 56,343, which was the last time I looked at it, and which was not long ago. Ethereum has been the hero of the week. Ethereum 3527, up 0.25%, but it has had a run. Once it broke 3,000, it ran up to exceed 3,500. If you've listened to me before, I've called 5,000 Ethereum in the not too distant future. Ethereum's super strong right now. And again, trading at 35.27 today. Ripple, the bad boy of the cryptos, $1.62. The reason I call it the bad boy of the cryptos, if you've listened, you know the story. They're in a tussle with the SEC over whether or not they're a security. There were rumors that there was a settlement between Ripple and the SEC, but I've seen nothing, so nothing has come to fruition. Ripple won two major motions going back the last 2-3 weeks. They got the opportunity to dig into the SEC's email traffic on how they treat Bitcoin and Ethereum. The idea being that if there's enough similarity, they go to the court and they go, they've left Bitcoin alone, they've left Ethereum alone, why are they attacking us? On the other side, the SEC wanted to get hold of the CEO's personal financials, saying that he's, I don't know exactly what their claim is. I guess that Bitcoin Ripple is a security, and he's made a killing on the security. I don't know what their point is. I mean, the general consensus is, Ripple will get through this and come out on the shiny side of it. And I don't have any reason to think otherwise. I don't know why the SEC doesn't let this go. They've just had their butt handed to them by a judge. Ripple's up. It's trading at $1.62. It's up 0.8%. But if you look at the graph on Ripple, you can see, if you look at a 6-month graph on Ripple, you'll see it trading for, a couple of years at 25 cents, up to 40 cents, up to 60 some odd cents, maybe 70. The SEC sues. Ripple gets delisted on some of the exchanges. I don't think you can buy Ripple on Coinbase right now, if I'm not mistaken. And still, this token continues to do well, trading today at $1.62. Pardon me. Looking at some of the others that we follow, Tron is up to roughly 15.5 cents, 15.4 cents, up 8%. I am, full disclosure, I own Tron. I like it. I bought it at a nickel. It's trading at 15 cents. And rock and roll. It looks good. I think it's going to continue to run for a while. Another favorite of mine, and one I own as well, is EOS. Now, EOS has had a super strong week. They're up. It's trading at $11.45. It's up 33% in the last 24 hours. So strong, super strong. And we'll talk about Doge for a minute. Doge, I think that's how you pronounce it, DOGE, the infamous Dogecoin. Now, this is a coin, this kind of shows you at least in my mind, what is essentially some of the weakness of the crypto universe. So this coin was launched, back several years ago as a joke, just a joke. There's the icon of some dog, and it traded, down around, for a few pennies for some years. Then, and if you follow this, you've seen this in the press, Elon Musk comes out and he promotes Doge. So does Mark Cuban. And today, Doge is like 58 cents. It's been into the 60s. But it's down. I mean, I think it got up to 70 cents. I don't know. It's well into the 60s. And in the last 24 hours, it's off almost 8%. This run may be coming to an end because it's driven only by PR. That's it. The only thing that's driving this coin is Elon Musk going, I think it's cool. And Cuban doing the same thing. It's not something I'd buy. I guess if you're clever, you get in there when Cuban or Elon Musk says something and you grab some and then you turn around and get out of it, because I don't see a long future for this coin. There is a strong feeling that because Elon Musk is going to host Saturday Night Live, I'm not sure what the date of that is, but it's coming up soon, that he'll pump Dogecoin on Saturday Night Live, which will drive it higher. And if he does, I'm sure it will drive it higher. It is up this year. Dogecoin is up 14,000%. So you can see what PR can do in the crypto universe. It's a fascinating subject. Okay, we're going to come back and talk about a little bit more about cryptos, and then over into the exploding world of NFTs, non-fungible tokens. I'm John Truman Wolfe, and we'll be back right after these messages. Stay with us.
For the getaway of your dreams, come to Hawaii's playground, Ganapali Beach Resort, on the fun side of Maui, where the world comes to play. Find your spot on Ganapali Beach with 3 miles of white sand, 12 resort properties, 2 golf courses, and 2 shopping centers. Enjoy the playground of Hawaii's ancient royalty. Ganapali Beach Resort is Hawaii's original master planned destination resort and home of the Hawaii Food and Wine Festival. With views of 2 neighboring islands, you can breathe in the land's natural beauty from your favorite resort or golf fairway. Come experience Ganapali's own special brand of Hawaiian hospitality with world-class dining, relaxing resorts, water sports, and activities of every kind. For romantic, family, and great friend getaways, discover the options of Ganapali Beach Resort, where the world comes to play. Plan your getaway today. Visit GanapaliResort.com. That's Kaanapali Resort.com.
The smartest way for you to get the lowest prices on your plane tickets, domestic or international, is to call SmartFares first or last, but you've got to call us before you book your plane tickets. Fly anywhere in the world, fly anywhere in the U.S., and SmartFares can save you up to 75% on your plane tickets. We have the lowest airline ticket prices on over 500 airlines, and you've got a great 12-hour free cancellation window. Plus, with our live agent help, you can always get fast help and fast answers. So on your next trip, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, how about right now? Pick up your phone and call SmartFares, plus save up to 75% on your plane reservation. So call right now. 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644.
The old way of living with diabetes is a pain. You've got to remember to do your testing, and you always need to be sticking your fingers. The new way to live your life with diabetes is with a continuous glucose monitor. You simply apply a discreet, easy-to-use sensor on your body, and it continuously monitors your glucose levels, helping you spend more time in range and freeing you from painful finger pricks. If you test your blood sugar at least 4 times per day and inject insulin at least 3 times per day, or use an insulin pump and have private insurance or Medicare, you might be eligible for a CGM with little or no cost to you. Call U.S. Medical Supply today for a free benefits check. We offer free shipping, 90-day supplies, and we bill Medicare or your insurance directly. Call now and say goodbye to finger pricks.
800-633-1378. 800-633-1378. 800-633-1378. That's 800-633-1378.
All right, folks, we're back. John Truman Wolfe here. John Truman Wolfe Financial Hour. We're talking right now cryptos. There's an announcement that Mercado Libre $8 million worth of Bitcoin. This is Mercado Libre, the Amazon of Latin America. And this is an example of large corporations buying Bitcoin and putting it on their balance sheet as an asset, something that would have been unheard of, I don't know, a year ago or so. So here they, here's this, the Amazon of Latin America buying almost $8 million worth of Bitcoin and putting it on their balance sheet. If you look at, I think the proper way to look at Bitcoin and cryptos is strategically. By that I mean long term. There are those that talk about 75,000 for Bitcoin by June. I don't think it's unrealistic at all to look at $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. That said, that opinion and $4.55 will get you a decaf latte at Starbucks. In other words, it's my opinion based on the stats I see in the graphs. One of the major crypto newsletters, I'm not going to mention the name because, they're a competitor, but I subscribe to a number of crypto newsletters, which I pour through daily, and I would encourage you to get a copy. Go subscribe to Strategic Financial Intelligence, my newsletter, because I'm all over this world. Not only cryptos, but NFTs, which we'll talk about in a minute. But just reading from an article here from another, let's see, so Bitcoins, I'm just quoting now, Bitcoins are on 55,000 today, but only about 100 to 150 million people own it. In 10 years, when billions of people are using Bitcoin, this person believes that it could reach 500,000. So, you have to take a long-term, you don't have to, but the suggestion is take a long-term strategic look at cryptos in general and Bitcoin in particular, as it continues to be the leading crypto. Now, that said, Bitcoin has been up to, I think about 65, maybe 70% of the entire crypto market cap meaning the amount of money poured into that market. Today, it's down around 45, which means that the other coins are now capturing market share. Other coins like Ethereum that we talked about a couple of minutes ago, and some of the other altcoins that we discussed. Again, an altcoin is any cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin. So all cryptos other than Bitcoin are altcoins. There's, I mentioned a couple which I have, which have done well. I think they're going to continue to do well, but there's lots of them up there that you can buy. I'm not, as I said a few minutes ago, I'm not a fan of jumping into Dogecoin, but there are others in which I just haven't had the time or the attention to research or invest in. But as the altcoin world has grown, the dominance of Bitcoin has shrunk, has decreased. So it's down now to representing 45% of the entire crypto universe. Ethereum is taking it, growing and taking a chunk. Again, Ethereum, as I said earlier in the show, trading at over 3,500. It's a nice, to me, Ethereum's a nice buy because it provides the elements for blockchain. And at 3,500, while it's high, I bought the Ethereum at 190, and I got out at about 2,000 because I had to do something else. But it remains, I think, a very good buy. All right, we're going to come back and talk NFTs after this break. I'm John Truman Wolfe. This is the John Truman Wolfe Financial Hour. We're talking cryptocurrencies. We're talking precious metals. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Fred Dreyer here. Join me at the Ramp Bar and Grill in Burbank, California. Now open with indoor dining. Monday through Thursday, noon to 9, Friday, noon to 10, and Saturday, 4 to 10. Happy hour weekdays from 2 to 7 p.m. It's the home of the $5 margarita, by the way. Start with mouth-watering charbroiled chicken nachos. The best cheesy garlic bread in town, steamed clams and delicious soups and fresh salads. The best burgers in town. And steaks? Oh, you bet. Yum. Ribeye, filet, even prime rib. Italian specialties too, ravioli, linguine, capellini, pomodoro, chicken parmesan, and a lot more. Save room for desserts too, including homemade cheesecake. It's the Ramp Bar and Grill, 7730 North Hollywood Way, minutes from Burbank Airport. Call 818-768-6499. Takeout and Postmates delivery too. Open Mother's Day from 1 to 9 p.m. Reserve your tables now. Call 818-768-6499.
When you really want Italian food, you have got to get to Columbo's. Columbo's Italian Steakhouse and Jazz Club, Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock. It's that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Citizens, no need now to clamor for culinary gustatorial delights. Dreams do come true. Columbo's has triumphantly reopened its golden doors to feed the famished and soothe the savage beast. Bask in the delights of Columbo's succulent steaks, Neptune's superior offerings from the seven seas, Columbo's family Italian specialties, and of course their world-famous meatballs, and it's all so affordable. Yes, Columbo's, the ninth wonder of the world, the Southern California pantheon dedicated to unrivaled and unparalleled yum-yum. Columbo's, that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Columbo's, mangia bene.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Their expert staff can help you turn your book idea into a real book, a masterpiece that could someday make the bestseller list in hard copy and digitally all across the world. Page Publishing can help you completely take your idea for a book, write it, and publish it. So if you want to join the ranks of some of the most famous authors in the world, call now for a free information kit. Turn your book idea into publishing gold. Make a free call right now to Page Publishing.
800-378-3212. 800-378-3212. 800-378-3212. That's 800-378-3212.
When you invest, what do you need? Investors need foresight and prediction so they can invest with confidence. Is the stock market going up and down? What about precious metals or Bitcoin? The stock market may be treading water right now, but now may be a more opportune time to invest in precious metals. Are gold and silver booming? What do you buy? Bullion? Mining stocks? Which ones? The cryptocurrency market is also advancing strongly, but which ones do you buy? John Truman Wolfe, former banker and #1 best-selling author, gives you the answers in his widely read newsletter, Strategic Financial Intelligence, available at strategicfinancialintelligence.com. Wolfe called the breakout of the gold market and the breakout of the silver market. He may not have a crystal ball, but his investment picks tell a story. Metals and digital currencies are on the move. Don't miss out. Go to strategicfinancialintelligence.com and get the Strategic Financial Intelligence newsletter today. strategicfinancialintelligence.com.
All right, John Truman Wolfe here with the John Truman Wolfe Financial Hour, coming to you from the beautiful Los Padres National Forest north of Los Angeles, and talking cryptos. A point to make, news I think was today, it may have been yesterday, breaking, that a judge gave the IRS permission to access the customer files at Kraken, which is a very large crypto exchange. If they had traded up to at least $20,000 worth of crypto from 2016 to 2020. So this isn't good news. This isn't good news just generally. Because I don't think the IRS has got any business, looking. They think, they suspect, they whatever, and they get a court to give them permission to go sticking their fingers into your personal affairs. Now, that said, if you're trading cryptos and you're foolish enough not to keep a record of it and pay your taxes, then it's probably easier to I don't know, dodge IRS data with cryptos, but it's foolish. Why do it? Why do it? Why set yourself up? Because you're setting yourself up for risk. And you sit there kind of wondering, well, I didn't report that. I'm going to find out. That kind of mental anguish, isn't worth it. Not in my opinion. I think make your money in cryptos because there's lots of money to be made, and pay your taxes. Pay your taxes on it. Doesn't mean I'm a fan of the IRS. Doesn't mean I'm a fan of the taxes. I'm certainly not a fan of Joe Biden's proposed, I think it's 43.4 or 43.6% of capital gains tax. I mean, the guy is like smoking something. You look at him, he's on some kind of meds as far as I'm concerned. That's my opinion looking at this guy. He's such a 180 from the last administration. Kind of talks, under meds. Anyway, I don't think his 44% capital gains tax is going to go anywhere. I do think there'll be an increase in the capital gains tax. It's going to go up. That's my opinion. They've got a lot of, the witch of, I was going to say Wall Street, but the witch of D.C., Nancy Pelosi, can run the House. She can basically get anything done she wants. She just tells her caucus to vote, and it's the most destructive administration I've seen in my lifetime, frankly. And she will pass increases in taxes. But the Senate has got, some, at least a strong player or two. Joe Manchin from West Virginia has been unwilling to go along with some of the wilder leftist agenda in D.C. Go Joe Manchin. Anyway, so this is new. The court has given, I repeat, the IRS permission to say, I'll read the news article. Service has been given permission to seek information about American taxpayers to complete at least $20,000 of crypto transactions from 2016 to 2020. I would think, and I think they're going to lose accounts. That's my guess. Big news. Okay, good. The IRS is going to look into your traffic. We've got enough government surveillance in this country. We certainly don't need that. But anyway, a court has approved it, and if you've got accounts at Kraken, at least be aware of it. Okay, pay your taxes. Or maybe you close your account there. I don't know. I'm not sure what the right handling is there. I mean, by all means, you should pay your taxes. I don't mean that. But what I mean is I don't know if I would keep an account there or not. I'll leave that up to you. I want to bridge over now to NFTs. We talked about NFTs last week. NFTs stand for Non-Fungible Tokens. What the hell is that? Non-fungible token. Sounds like a poisonous mushroom or something. This is essentially digital art and more that can't be altered. Now let's define what a non-fungible token is. If something is fungible, it's I can give you $10 and you give it to somebody else, and that $10 bill can be pound. It's exchangeable. If something is not exchangeable, then it can't be passed around like that. and it is the blockchain that permits art that is put up now on a blockchain to be immutable. It can't be copied. So you can get a picture, a unique, rare picture, and put it up on the internet, blockchain, one of these sites. And there are two purposes for doing this. One is, let's look from, you can get your art up there and communicate your art to broad public. Secondly, you can sell your art up there. I think I mentioned before, I've got a friend that created an NFT from a sports of a sports celebrity. He sold 5 of them. He put 5 of them up. That's it, limited number. Sold them all in 24 hours, and then came back to an NFT marketplace, and they were for sale. At least one of them was for sale for $7,000. Non-fungible tokens is a whole new world of crypto, and we're going to talk about it more when we come back. I'm John Truman Wolfe. Stay with us.
Now it's time for MedVed's Entertainment Minute.
Near the beginning of an 86-year mission to outer space, the crew of specially bred teenagers comes to believe there's something wrong with the blue stuff they have to drink every day in Voyagers, now available on various streaming platforms.
Medication to decrease pleasure. What's going on? You're drugging us.
Well, this development puts the only middle-aged adult on the spaceship in a difficult situation and what's been described aptly as Lord of the Flies in outer space. The young cast, headed by Lily Rose Depp and Ty Sheridan, is universally strong, and writer-director Neil Berger makes this a high-tech thriller that's genuinely thought-provoking. The problem is, when you think about it too much, there are some real gaps in logic, but it's still compelling entertainment. Rated PG-13, despite disturbingly realistic violence and some racy sexual content. 3 stars for Voyagers, which is probably worth the trip.
Attention real estate investors. Do you need cash immediately? If you own one or multiple rental properties, you can use your equity to get cash out fast. The best part is we don't need tax returns or even a good credit score. At America's Loan Source, we are not a bank and we don't have bank rules. We make the decisions to loan you money, and there's no limit how much we can give you. Some clients have gotten as much as $500,000 or more within days. Use the money any way you want. If you own one rental property or 100 and COVID has left you in a cash crunch, we can help you turn your equity into fast cash. Call now for details and close in as little as 10 days and get the cash you need. 800-353-1760. 800-353-1760. 800-353-1760. That's 800-353-1760.
All right, folks, John Truman Wolfe. We are back. This is the John Truman Wolfe Financial Hour. We are talking about cryptos, and specifically we're talking about NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible simply means they can't be exchanged. Non-fungible tokens are art or music or pictures that are put up on the blockchain at sites designed for this, and they can't be altered. It's like it goes back to the collectible world. If you were a kid going back several decades and collected baseball cards or football cards, and they were yours. Non-fungible tokens are collectibles. So one, as I was saying before the break, there's the opportunity for the artists to get their art out. For investors, you can buy NFTs if you know what you're doing, and turn around and put them on an NFT marketplace where these things are bought and sold in droves. The NBA And let me hasten to add, the Strategic Financial Intelligence newsletter, which will be published today, which will be published today, is all about NFTs. So go to strategicfinancialintelligence.com and subscribe. That said, in that article, we talk about the largest NFT revenue generator. The NBA is generating $200 million a month. That's a lot of bread. $200 million a month. How? Because the NBA, has pictures. Obviously, they have videos of all the games. The videos are sent to a company, the name of which escapes me, and they go through them and pick out interesting, dunks, passes, whatever, and then they NFT them. So you can NFT videos, meaning these are video clips which you own. They can't be changed. You can sell them, but you could just have a whole, if you're into the NBA and collecting pictures or videos of great plays, going back, and I don't know, I haven't looked at the NBA site in detail. I don't know if they go back to the days of Michael Jordan and show some of that stuff, and Larry Bird, and these guys that have come and are now retired, Kareem, the great Bill Russell. So I'm guessing they have films of those guys as well as the current players. A NFT of LeBron James. I'm just trying to think of what the hell it sold for, but it sold for a lot of money. So you can NFT a video, you can NFT a picture. There's an interesting story on Ellen DeGeneres getting into the NFT world, and her first NFT, she used raise charity. That NFT sold for $34,000, and that went to a charity. An NFT of her monologue on NFTs sold for $14,000. So you can put, as you can tell from what I'm saying, you can put videos up there. You can take video clips. There's a let me read you a couple articles on how fast this is moving into commerce. Here's a story: the Jaguars' number one pick, Trevor Lawrence, teams up with Adidas to release an NFT. To quote, just a week after being the number one overall pick in the 2021 NFL draft, Trevor Lawrence is gearing up for another team up. The Jacksonville Jaguars' new rookie quarterback has announced a collaboration between himself and Adidas to raise money for local charities. How are they doing that? With NFTs. This is just the first of an initiative of a multi-year deal with Lawrence and Adidas. It's the first brand partnership of its kind with a pro athlete. And on it goes. There's a whole article on how this guy is going to do NFTs to raise money for charities. Very cool. Very cool. And you can see, this number one draft pick is using NFTs to benefit charities, and so is Ellen DeGeneres. So that's an area, charities are going to prosper from NFTs. One way is a charity can get, if they've got a parishioner that's a strong believer in what they're doing, he could donate, if he's an artist, could donate his art for an NFT. His original art doesn't go away, but the NFTs can raise money for the charity because they'd be limited editions, non-changeable limited editions of some art. So charities are going to benefit. NFTs provide other benefits, and we're going to talk about those when we come back on this new world of exploding digital investment, NFTs. I'm John Truman Wolfe. We're going to talk about that when we come back right after this. Stay with us.
Trying to sell your old car? Instead, donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind. Pickup is free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats, whether they run or not. Call right now and receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call 1-800-785-9618. Donate your car today. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Clay's Cleaning Service has a spotless reputation.
You take care of the windows. Hello, this is Clay.
But his business operations could use a light dusting.
Boy, I had you scheduled for next week. I'll just check here. No, absolutely. We will be there tomorrow.
Indeed can help him hire the people he needs.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
It's totally normal to be constipated with belly pain, straining, and bloating again and again.
No way. You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives to help relieve belly pain and let you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor today. You may be able to save on Linzess and make fewer trips to the pharmacy. See if you're eligible to pay as little as $30 for 90 days. Visit linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
Let's talk about your credit cards. When you first start using them, it's a slow drip. You make charges, then more charges, then bills come, and they keep coming. When you open your statements, the floodgates come pouring in. You realize you have more credit card debt than you can afford, and you're barely making the minimum payments. Wouldn't it be nice to make one affordable payment and have all your credit card bills covered? Make this free call and learn our responsible way to get your credit card bills paid and under control.
Sponsored by Consumer Education Services, a nonprofit organization.
800-876-3643. 800-876-3643. 800-876-3643. That's 800-876-3643.
CESI is not a loan company. The establishment of a debt management plan may adversely affect your credit rating. Non-payment of debt may lead creditors to increase finance and other charges to undertake collection activity, including liquidation.
All right, folks, John Truman Wolfe here, back for the final segment, the John Truman Wolfe Financial Hour. We're talking about non-fungible tokens. What does that mean? It means art or music or videos, and if they're non-fungible, it means you can't change them. They're immutable. So the blockchain, the blockchain has made it possible to put art up that people can't change. You can't alter something once it's on the blockchain. This has been a huge problem with the collectible market, which is a gigantic market. It's a $300 billion market, but 30% of it is lost to fraud, but no more, not with NFTs. Here's a couple of examples of NFTs, just recent ones. First time ever, top Oscar nominees will receive NFTs. Really? Celebrities aren't the only ones walking the red carpet at this year's Oscar Academy Awards. NFTs are also making an appearance alongside top nominees, yada, yada, yada. So the article goes on that the nominees got NFTs. And this has become I repeat from what I said earlier, a huge investment area. Here's one, artist David Datuna, D-A-T-U-N-A, releasing special NFT collection for charity. Here again, NFTs being used for charity. Very cool. So the number one draft pick of the NFL, and these folks in Hollywood, the Academy Award nominees getting NFTs. Here's one, jazz maestro Mike Casey releases music NFT collection. So you can NFT music. One of the top rock bands, the name of which escapes me right this second, but they NFT'd their recent album. It's a fantastic new world. If you want to explore it, the biggest site where NFTs are posted is called OpenSeas, OpenSeas.io. You can go up there and look around. Some of the fees paid for these NFTs are huge. Some of the art I don't get, but, the beauty's in the eye of the beholder. This month's issue of Strategic Financial Intelligence, obtainable at strategicfinancialintelligence.com, is all on this subject. Defining NFTs, where they are created, who's involved. There's a new, just for one example, there's a new NFT activity being put together by Mark Cuban, Snoop Dogg, and Ashton Kutcher. There's a trio for you. But it's also an indication of where the money's going. Ashton Kutcher's a smart dude in terms of technology. I don't know about Snoop Dogg, but Mark Cuban's a multi-billionaire, so good for him. But this is an exploding world, and subscriptions to Strategic Financial Intelligence cover this. I cover these things regularly, and this issue is on NFTs specifically. strategicfinancialintelligence.com. Go up there, subscribe. It's $99 for the year, $2 a week. Trust me, it's worth it. He says, modesty aside. All right, folks, I'm John Truman Wolfe. This is the John Truman Wolfe Financial Hour. We're with you every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, and we'll look forward to talking to you next week. Be well. Have a great weekend.